Hello y'all on YouTube. This is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today a very special unboxing, something that came in our pass around. Let's go ahead and get into this. Today I'm opening this up with my QSP Hedgehog. Yes, it's a slip joint. It's got the blue camo carbon, which I think is awesome. Let's dig right into it. Ooh, that is crazy sharp. All right, so we got a box within a box. Let's go ahead and open that. All right, so what do we have here? We have the Magendas, Manganas? I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Manganas. Okay, I think I know what this is. I believe this is a Skiff design, and we're getting a chance to check this out. Really cool. All right, I like the packaging. It's a very nice touch, very nice aesthetic. Oh wow, look at that. All right, so what does it say in here? I'm just going to experience this just for the sake of kind of just to see what, okay, so it's a nice cleaning cloth. That's nice, nice little touch. Okay, very cool. Just wanted to see what that looked like. All right, we'll put that off to the side. All right, so these are some of the RJ knives. We got Good Knocks. Those are some of the different knife guys out there, right? Manganas. Now, I actually don't have one of these, but that is really cool. All right, so we've got some cards in here. Ooh, lots of these stickers. So I suspect the fact that there's lots of these means that maybe we can keep one of them, and I like to put it in my wall of stickers. All right, so Skiff Manganas. I'm sorry, Skiff. That's your name, Manganas. I'm sorry, man. If I thought of it, I was trying to pronounce a special word, and if I just thought it was your name, wow. Okay, really cool. This is Skiff. It's called a Manganas. It's after him. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so I'm gonna leave these here, but I'm gonna take one of these Skiff because I don't think I have this sticker yet, and I would love to have one of these for my wall of stickers. I have one from RJ. I don't have one from Good Knocks, but there's only one in there, so I'm going to leave it. And I'll tell you what, for the pass around, I'm going to go ahead and, if I can grab one, I'm going to add one of mine in there. So we'll just put an extra one in there. So let's put this off to the side somewhere, and let's look inside. I'm going to put the sticker over there. All right, so here we go. Oh, this is a big boy. This is a big boy. Wow. Okay. That's got some weight to it. I like that. Nice back spacer. Got some nice texture. That's awesome. Definitely nice chamfering all the way around. No hot spots. I don't feel it. Yeah, it's okay there. It's a little, be nice, maybe a little softened on the edges right there. But otherwise, this is nice here. It's a little sharp on the inside, especially with this. Now it's a bolster frame lock. That's cool. Titanium, D-pocket carry clip. Let's make sure that's titanium. Yep, titanium. Titanium back spacer. Titanium scale with a nice brown micarta. I call it brown. This could probably be green or something else. I don't know how you tell what a color carbon fiber is, because I obviously am ignorant when it comes to carbon fiber. I mean, did I say carbon fiber? Whoa, back up. I meant micarta. I don't know what color it is, but obviously that's one thing. All right, so that's nicely chamfered. It looked like it was going to be sharp, but it's not. That's cool. I like the jimping on there. That's really nice. Definitely a thick. This is a knife with some substance. I like that. All right, so it's a flipper, and it's got a thumb hole. So let's try the flipper first, and like it nice and round. It's comfortable down there. You get a good presentation for an opening. So let's see how it goes. Here we go. That's nice. Compound dual grind, hollow grind on the inside. Looks like it's definitely a Tonto blade. It's not a reverse Tonto, but it's a Tonto with a shark fin. So what do we call this? I don't know. It's some sort of modified one. I'm sure it's going to be somewhere in this documentation, but I like it. It's definitely unique. And what that does, it allows you to, if you choke up and you need to push, you can get your thumb up there. If you're trying to do a pinch, your finger fits right in there. You can use that little edge there or that edge to do your push cut. That's really nice. All right, let's feel the edge. nice and sharp, nice and sharp. It's a very strong corner right there, very nice, strong tip. It's got a little bit of substance to it. So that definitely will get into the mulch, fertilizer, whatever. We're locked up at 50%. That's nice. I do like the access here, nice cutaway. And the chamfering has a nice little jimping. That's a nice touch. That's a really nice touch. Even this is nice and rounded. There's no sharpness in there. That's a cool touch too. Yeah, definitely thought of the little things. I'm digging that. All right, so it looks like it's a captive pivot. It looks like they're all T8s. Let's double check that. So here's a T8. So I assume this is a T8. It could be a T10. It's got a little bit of room. Yeah, is it? Do I have my screwdriver? I think I have a T9 screwdriver. Do I? Is that my T9? No, it's not. Okay, well, I don't have it here. Sometimes these are a little different, but I think it's definitely a T8, right? It seems like it. So, but these little guys right here for the pocket carry, I believe this is going to be a T8. So let's double check that. Yeah, T8s. And it's going to be T8, which is nice. I don't know if you noticed that. This is reversible. So they didn't have a cutout where it's inlaid inside the scale, right? Or the micarta inlay. So it means you can lay it on top on both sides. So it means it's left and right. It's lefty compatible. So a lefty can very easily switch it out and use it. And being that it's a bolster frame lock, that also allows you a little access. So let's see how the action is. All right, so it catches right there. That's nice. Did we clear the detent? Okay, so the detent ball is right there. So let's see where we are. We're clear about right there. That's a pretty late detent, but let's see. Can we safely clear down there? Yeah, we can. All right, action's nice. Are we dead center? We are. Now, oh, okay, that's nice. I did notice, let's see what the edge is. Yeah, this edge is a little longer on this side than this edge. If it was my knife, I'd reprofile it because that means that this one's going to look, it's going to look a little bit like this, right? So instead for being dead center in the middle, it's going to look a little bit like this, you know, like that. So it's going to make the blade look off center. So it's going to, based on this being long, this being short, it's going to look like it's going to be off center to the left. And if you look at it, if you look at the tip, you'll think it's off center to the left. But if you look at the blade, it's nice and perfectly centered. It's just a tip. Sometimes that happens in sharpening. Very easy to fix if you're willing to reprofile your edge. So it's nice thin edge there, thin edge there. So it looks like the flat edge is pretty even. It just looks like the Tonto version. It got a little long going up to the tip. Now it was pretty even here, right? So pretty even here, and it just got a little long going up to the tip here. So that sometimes can be, you know, a lefty-righty kind of situation. Let's see how we do a left-hand flick. Nice, nice. Good action. All right, let's see how the flicks over there. It's definitely a nice, solid deployment or actuation, right? So that's really nice. Thumb works really well. I don't think I have to do a little flick. Yeah, it works really nice. All right, so it's strong. Definitely a strong detent. I don't know if I'd use my finger. I mean, this is definitely for bigger hands. I can't get my nail in there because it's a strong detent to get over and pushes too hard on my nail, so I'll use the fat of my finger. But let's see. All right, so it's straight over there. All right. All right. No blade rock. Do we have any detent lash? Oh, we do have a little detent lash. I mean, a pivot lash. It's a little pivot lash. Now, a lot of times you can fix pivot lash by putting in Skiff washers. A lot of times that can be due to the bearings that you have in there. They may not be uniform, right? So they're off a little bit. And Skiff washers tends to fix that almost 99% of the time. So I suspect that has to do something with the caged bearings that are in there. But once you get down here, let's listen for the detent. Ready? Nice crisp detent. Let's do that again. Ready? Nice crisp detent. Any detent lash? Nope, it's in there pretty good. All right, so that's nice. It's definitely, yeah, you got to make sure you clear down there. You almost get a double clutch, right? So you got to come down there and make sure you're nice and clear. This is one of those cases where as long as you get it nice and clear, you're fine. You're going to get yourself into a double clutch situation if you catch it up here. You haven't cleared the clutch yet, right? It's because you got to get past that. So where is the detent ball engaging on? Okay, the detent ball is engaging right there. And I don't think there's a ramp on that. Is there? No, it's just rolling up against it. That's fine. All right, so that's cool. When you get up here, you got some nice jimping for a good presentation. I got large hands, so this definitely fits extra large, double extra large, probably triple extra large. It definitely has a good amount. I really wouldn't recommend any choke up. You could kind of choke up tight there like this, still give you some more room. So you could really get up, I would maybe choke up this way, get as close to that using the jimping there. You could do that for like a push cut or something, or you're trying to get into something. Now, for a pull cut, you know, cutting plastic, cardboard, or push, you know, leather, you know, something heavy duty, definitely would work really, really well. So I like that. Yeah, the action's nice. The action's nice. I would probably tune the detent just a little bit because it's a little crisp, right? But, and I would definitely put skiff washers in there. Definitely seems like a really nice knife. All right, so what is the blade steel on this guy? Is that on here somewhere? Do I see it? Is it on there? Was it on the box? Let me see if it's on the box. Oh, I'd love to see if it's on the box somewhere. Maybe it was one of his cards? I forget what the blade steel. I don't know if it's S35VN, M390. What is it? Okay. I don't have any information on it, which is a bummer. So future me, put it down in the description. Make sure you say what the blade steel is or in the title. But I don't know. I'm going to guess it's maybe like 154 cm, maybe S35VN, something like that. I could be more premium. I don't know. It's a titanium scales. I like that. It's definitely a robust, big, heavy-duty kind of work knife for sure. The frame lock, like I said, engages really well. It's in there nice and solid. Definitely for sure, like a hard use knife. I do like that part right there. And you know, you still have enough axes where you can kind of keep it locked in place, so you don't have to worry about that lock bar disengaging on the tang. So that's always nice. That's the one thing I like about frame locks, because you can kind of keep it in place. Some people don't like frame locks, but if you're doing some heavy duty and you don't want it to slip and it's bouncing or something like that, I like that for a frame lock. I do like liner locks a lot though. They're very convenient for fidgeting and opening, so I can put my hand over there and then deploy that way. And man, I can't use my nail for that. I've got to make sure I use the thick of my finger, because that detent is crisp and digs into my hand. And yeah, it's a pretty strong detent. I'll guarantee you that. It is a strong, strong detent. Yeah, a little stronger than I care for it. This is definitely lefty friendly, lefty type of detent. People who like the really strong detent, you're gonna love this. A little too much for me, but I would tune a knife. I typically do that. Most people don't tune for what I like. I like it a little softer. I don't like it necessarily like, you know, butter, melted butter, but I do like it a little bit more manipulative, where I don't have to have some pressure points because of the angles, right? It is a big knife. It's definitely made for bigger hands. So, I mean, we are looking at, yeah, 8.5 inches, almost 9-inch knife. So we'll do our review and everything on this knife a little bit later, but definitely very cool. I do dig it, and it's a pretty impressive type of knife for sure. So there you go. All right, so that is the Manganas, and I believe, is that what it's called? If it's not, it'll be in the title. It'll be in the description for sure. And I may even post it up here if I remember to do that. I've got a lot of videos I got to publish, so. But I'm assuming this is the name of the video. The knife is called a Manganas or something like that. I don't know. I didn't see any. There was no documentation whatsoever included, which is a bummer. But very, very cool. We'll definitely have some of that information in the review, and definitely have it in the description. So I like that. I like it a lot. Again, it has a little cutaway here, which is great for when you're doing the flip. You're getting a little extra push into there. You can push down, and your finger gets in there enough to get a little extra force for a nice strong deployment. The thumb holes work really, really well. You got to make sure you clear that detent. That's the only thing. It's got a nice, there's no lanyard hole. I like that personally. I know some of you lanyard folks won't. It's a medium carry. To me, that's pretty medium. That's not low carry. That's that sticks out quite a bit, right? So I wouldn't call that super deep carry or deep carry. Definitely medium carry to me. Medium to medium deep carry, right? So that's what I would call it. All right, I like the hollow grind. Comes to a very thin edge. I do like that a lot. I like the flat grind on the tip, especially a place where you want to use it a little more. Maybe poke into some boxes, some cardboard, some leathers, some, you know, mulch, fertilizer, dog food, cat food, whatever, cat litter, whatever you open with your knife, right? Lots of things we open with our knives. Depends on what it is, right? Cases of water, whatever, you know, Christmas presents, birthday presents, anniversary presents. Yeah, whatever, right? So this is a nice little knife for sure. Not a little knife. It's a nice knife. It's a big knife. It's a nice big knife. It's kind of outside of my size, but I like the look of it. If this was a 7.5 inch or 8 inch knife, it'd be so awesome. But it's a little big for me, and I know for some people they're gonna love that, especially people like big hands. It is something I like, and I'm definitely not gonna be, if everything goes well and after I experience it a little bit more, you know, it could be a very positive experience. I'm not seeing anything negative so far. I like it a lot, so very cool. All right, so that is Sharif Manganas design. I love this knife. Really good job, man. Definitely pretty cool. I know he's designed a bunch of knives for Kaiser and other things, so this is not he's not first time to the rodeo, so to speak. And you can tell there's a lot of little touches and accoutrements, if you will, little extras that you can definitely see that. Now, he can't control manufacturing if they make an edge long and short. That's manufacturing, that's process, right? And this is probably, I'm going to assume, a prototype. And if it's a prototype, you know, it's not like they don't have the process down exactly, right? It's a different blade shape, different whatever, and people have to get used to what they're milling and grinding and what have you. Sorry, excuse me. So definitely very cool. All right. Hey, if you have any questions about this knife or the review, please let me know in the comments down below. I do try to engage and talk to people about everything, and I like that. That's part of the channel that really I enjoy the most. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, entertaining, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down in the video? Also, if you've already hit that like button, would you please, very kindly, would you please subscribe as well? Subscribing and liking the channel really helps out. Allows me to produce more content, do more things. Along with watching the videos and all that good stuff, it's very much appreciated. Thank you. And if you've already subscribed and liked, maybe consider hitting that notification button so you can be notified of future content. Like this video right here. Yeah, so cool. And if you haven't already, there are memberships. And I want to say, first of all, thank you to all my members. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate you helping the channel really make this channel successful because of you guys. So thank you. Thank you very much. And if you maybe considered or thought about becoming a channel member, would you please maybe take a look at in the description and click on that link. I would love to have you as a channel member. That would be very appreciated. Appreciate it. I would be very appreciative of that action because it really does help out the channel. There are 3 different tiers, from a very inexpensive one to not super inexpensive, but you know, $10. So I think we're talking $3 to $10. So different tiers there. So if you're interested, I would appreciate that. Thank you. And if you haven't already checked me out, maybe go over to Instagram and check me out at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week.